divorced. And this pile is what's going to happen with the divorce. So, as usual, I'm going to give you the meaning of each card and then give you the interpretation after. That gives you the ability to interpret it yourself, but I will say right off the bat that I'm so sus of this energy. The reason for the divorce, 2 knights and somebody considering their options. I feel like this has to do with there being another man in the picture. I think it's possible that Kim was cheating, but let's get into it. Okay. So the Knight of Wands. As an influence, events speed up. Any blocks to progress will be lifted, so this is a welcome card if you have been waiting for decisions or have generally been feeling stuck. You can now have the conversations and action you need to move your projects on. Follow your intuition and push forward. This card is particularly auspicious for moving house, finding new work, and making progress on personal and professional projects. In readings, this knight often appears to predict a successful project. In other creative suits, you attract acknowledgement and support, both emotionally and financially. As a person, creative and dynamic, the Knight of Wands is an innovator and likes to do things his way. He inspires those around him and is excellent at networking to promote his ideas. He may be a traveler or visitor, and he will have had many experiences and stories to tell. He is, however, impatient to get things done and can make snap judgments about people based on first impressions. As a potential partner, he can show a charismatic, talkative individual who may take things a little too fast at first. This guy is potentially a Scorpio or Sagittarius. Now the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is determined and driven, and he has a strong sense of himself and his mission. He may be quirky and entertaining with an offbeat sense of humor, and he may even dress in a distinctive way. Incisive, forthright, and intelligent, he makes a strong advocate and is prepared to fight for his beliefs. The downside is that he often makes his mark, gets bored, and moves on. In relationships, he may cause drama, but takes no responsibility for reconciliation, leaving others to make peace while he's charging ahead with his next obsession. In work, he can show up in readings to represent auditors and other assessors. Ultimately, though, you are the one who will have to deal with the outcomes. This card refers to expect the unexpected. Unpredictable, tempestuous times are ahead. You're in for a roller coaster drama of highs and lows. Sudden truths may come to light, or underlying conflicts are exposed. This may be illuminating, stressful, or bewildering, depending on your position. The card often comes up to show disputes at work and tension within families and in romantic relationships. While you may not be responsible for the cause of the trouble, what counts now is how you recover. There is a way forward, but you may need to wait until the situation is calmer before you can make a move. I get the feeling that this is Kroy. Now the Two of Pentacles. pros and cons of each offer. I believe this has to do with Kim weighing the pros and cons of these two guys. Let's move on to what's going to happen. I don't like that the Seven of Swords isn't here. That's never good energy. Okay, Six of Cups. The Six of Cups reveals happy memories and a time to recall your childhood with fondness. Your children, if you have them, may help you reconnect with your own childhood, or you are able to give your inner child free rein to play and have fun without the usual burden of worries. This is a time for good things coming from the past. Reunion parties, reconnecting with old friends and more distant family members, or literally going back to your roots. This card may predict a trip home or to a place with fond memories. In some way, the past returns to help you in the present, too. As conversations or reminiscing with old friends or contacts seeds a new idea or approach. Overall, you will find the right balance in relationships and enjoy a period of peace and harmony. The Six of Cups also shows compassion and kindness, so if you ever suffered poor treatment, your situation is set to improve. Sweet, happy times are ahead, and any disruptions or upsets will be soothed and remedied. In love, an old flame comes back, and you may need to weigh up if it is worth going back to the relationship. She's going back to the Real Housewives, y'all. I think that's dead ass what that means. Now the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords shows you moving on from a situation or relationship and enjoying a period of peace and harmony. This may manifest mentally rather than physically, as you take a more detached approach, distancing yourself from trauma and complication. This gives you an opportunity to rest and recharge. It may lead you to explore a new environment or make a spiritual discovery. And work, the card can show travel as part of your role. More negatively, the interpretation is a relationship ending. This ending may be positive or negative depending on your situation. On a more literal note, the card can simply show taking a break from work or your usual environment, and you may travel, possibly on a trip overseas. Seven of Swords. The reversed not reversed. The upright. The common name for the Seven of Swords is the Thief. Traditionally, the message is to protect your belongings and property. In general, we can think of this as a potential transgression. You may encounter a challenge to your position, an individual invading your space, or in relationships, a selfish partner who takes too much emotionally, or at worst, defrauds you. As the Suit of Swords relates to intellect, you'll need your instincts and your wits to discover the truth. You may need to be devious and play this person at his or her own game too, to find out what you need to know. Your opponent may be strong, but you still have valuable resources on your side. The card can also show legal problems and unfair or fraudulent business dealings. Think Kim's being misled by a bad guy here, guys. Eight of Cups. The upright Eight of Cups reveals a time of restlessness when it feels as if something is missing. Work and relationships may appear harmonious from the outside, but your intuition is nagging you. The result may prospect. Like the figure on the card slipping away in the night, you can take your leave quietly and swiftly. Naturally, you may feel sadness but little regret, provided the timing is right. Like the figure in red following the path of the river, it's now time to move on to where your interests and curiosity call. You can also feel content with what you have achieved. This card often turns up in readings to show that you have already left a situation emotionally, and action will follow as you now take your actual leave. You can also predict a time to travel to explore physically or through spiritual journeying. Seems like Kim has been checked out of this relationship for a long, long time. Longer than you would have thought. Ooh, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups heralds an emotional time. You may be bewitched by a new love interest, or even more than one. Enjoy more romance with an existing partner and or other sweet things that capture your imagination. As a person, idealistic and dreamy, artistic and sensitive, the Knight is a true romantic. His arrival in a reading shows a love prospect and even a proposal, which is wonderful if you have an established relationship. However, as a new love interest, tread carefully. This Knight is an idealist, and while wanting a relationship, finds it hard to articulate his true feelings. He may be stuck behind a persona of the perfect partner,